The goal of this video is to introduce the concept of, it's like some grammar words, lots of grammar words, and French words that we don't know and don't understand. Let's just take some baby steps, baby steps. It's literally like my first words learning French, and it's literally the first couple of pages. And already we're having some challenges because the question when you start learning a language is always, what words are we going to start with? Because if you don't know that many words, then it's really difficult to make sentences. And of course, the first words that we're going to learn are usually nouns, like house, car, library, these kind of words. But then when you realize, like, greetings in French, it's all about conversation. And specifically, it's about greetings. And so if you're only doing greetings, then you're not using nouns. You're just saying, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Like, I wish you a good day. How are you today? And so this is the challenge that I have, is like, which grammatical concepts are important to know at this point, and how are we going to learn French in a conversational way and with a limited vocabulary? The challenge comes because I started watching other people's videos when they're explaining grammar, and specifically this concept about direct and indirect objects. And well, the whole concept of object is that likely it's going to be a noun. I'll give you an example. So in the blog article and also in the exercise sheet, you're going to learn 4 verbs that very easily can end with a direct object. I see what? I see something. I hear what? I hear something. I'm searching for what? I'm searching for something. I found what? I found something. That's the whole thing. Is like there's actually a thing. There's a direct object. The thing which I am hearing. The thing which I am looking at. The thing which I am searching for. The thing which I found. And if it's just like specifically, if it's a noun, if it's a thing, then you can put a name to that thing. I found a dog. I'm searching for my cat and I found a dog. I see you. Oh, okay. Now, this is the problem. When we switch to personal pronouns, so instead of I found a dog, I found it, or I found him, or I found her. I see you, I see them, I hear you, I hear them. In English, it's similar to French. The beginning of the sentence and the end of the sentence are different. Let's use the example of he, she, and them. Well, he, she, and they. He sees him. He hears him. He is looking for him. He found him. So you can see he at the beginning of the sentence is not the same as him at the end, right? She sees her. She hears her. She is looking for her. She found her. Again, it's not the same. So in grammar words, we say that is the object at the end of the sentence, and it's the subject who's doing the action. What about indirect? So we also have in the worksheet and also in the blog, there's 2 more verbs. One of the verbs is to ask, and the other is to wish. To wish, it's found in the second conversation in the book Greetings in French Part 1. I think it's Madame Moreau. She says, Je te souhaite une merveilleuse journée. Je te souhaite. You wish one marvelous day. That's the exact word for word translation. You. So she says je te. If you've seen some of the videos from before, then you know that te is not how you say you. Je is I, tu is you. Now suddenly we have to, what do you mean te? So in French, it's just like English. So it's different. We say we say he and him, she and her. But then, wait a minute, what about for indirect objects? Why is it important that we know the difference between direct and indirect objects? So, and the reason is because we changed this concept to lui and leur. Man, it took me a while to get there. You know, I just keep making more and more videos, and I think we finally figured it out that the only reason that we need to know direct and indirect objects is because there's a difference when we say he, she, and when we say they. It's crazy. It's completely crazy. It's like, this is, I don't know, I'm just having a really hard time with this. Make sure you like and comment if you're also struggling, and just we can do this together if we don't quit. So let's just keep it going. And even when we're having a hard time, let's just one little step at a time, and maybe someday this is going to work out.